Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing great. Today we are going to discuss about Ketu Mahadasha and how do we go about managing our day-to-day activities during this dasha. So a Mahadasha is basically a course or period of time when a planet runs its course, which means Ketu Mahadasha lasts for 7 years as per the Vimshotri Mahadasha scheme of things. What happens in this dasha is that you tend to get isolated and focus more on being spiritual. Now, spiritual doesn't mean only chanting mantras and making prayers to God, praying to deities. It also means listening to your soul. If you like dancing, you like singing, you like poetry, you like art, you like photography, you like cooking, or you just have some inner soul knowing that is very important to you, that's what you need to focus on and channelize your energy in that direction. However, this phase has a lot of ups and downs that come with it, a lot of karmic energies, past life baggages that has to be cleared. The only way to cope with it is chanting mantras, praying to Lord Ganesha and Hanuman if you are following the Sanatan Dharma, or you can make prayers to the Lord that you pray to. This Mahadasha, you tend to isolate from people and everything just goes into a backlog, be it your career, be it your finances, be it your health, and accumulation of any sort takes a step back because you tend to focus more on yourself. And the main purpose of this Mahadasha is to focus on your inner growth, your personal growth, and it brings about certain elements of life that you need to work on yourself and be self-empowered and not get drained by outside energies. And it's more of a back and forth energy since Ketu, that's the south node of the moon, operates along with Rahu. There are elements of Rahu that also come into play, that's the north node, and we have to walk in that direction to balance the energies of Rahu and Ketu. So if Ketu is the past, which speaks of past life experiences, Rahu will be our present and future. And the main purpose of this Mahadasha is to stay present and not think of the past nor the future. However, in this Mahadasha, there's a lot of back and forth energy and you tend to go back towards the past. You have to just remind yourself to stay present and keep moving forward. Sometimes there are reasons and ways due to which movement forward becomes a little difficult. However, we need to keep our cool, our resolve and resilience has to be there. Surround yourself with good vibing people who encourage and motivate you. Oftentimes, finding these people in this Mahadasha also is not that easy and it tends to make you feel alone. However, you're never alone when you have yourself. That's what you need to keep telling yourself. Do not get dejected because you have the greatest strength with you. That's the divine and yourself. So please do not get dejected. There are times when we have to march forward on our own. You won't have anybody next to you. Ketu tends to take away things. Okay, it's come to take away things and to make you realize that even if you're alone, you are not alone. Trust me, because the self, the soul is greater than anything else. You just have to focus on your soul and not the physical body. That is the 3D element. You have to focus more on the 5D element. 5D element which is connecting to the divine through higher consciousness, and that's what will set you free. Ketu is all about freedom. It's about being free just like a bird. So anything about the past or the future thoughts that are bothering you, it has to set you free. That's it. Don't have to worry. Don't have to worry about finances or career, nothing. It wants you to just be. In this phase, you might have to adopt simple life practices like eating sattvic food, that is simple food, no alcohol, no any kind of aerated drinks, nothing. You just have to focus on living a simple life. Of course, you can go out, meet people. However, it tends to bring about that loneliness that even if you're surrounded by people, you might feel that you're deserted. It happens. Of course, it's not the same in all cases, but 90% of the cases, this does happen. Trust yourself, be on your own, it's okay. You're not being deserted or anything. Some people might make you feel that you are not belonging to a community or a group or whatever. Do not care about such folks. You have to stay strong. You may meet certain people, you may get into relationships, the relationship might break. Don't think that it was meant for you or anything and you have to be into that. No. Sometimes certain things are not meant for you, and if it's going away, it's for your own good. So keep your cool, keep your resolve. Do not let yourself sink into emotions. Always trust yourself. It's okay if you are taking a step back and delaying your progress. It's okay. Nothing will happen. Nothing is delayed. Everything is always in divine timing. We have to trust ourselves. Prayers would always help. We keep praying and keep living a fulfilling life. Now, fulfilling life doesn't always mean having a vehicle or having a house or having lavish facilities. No. Fulfilling life is one where you have a peace of mind, you are cool, you're calm, and everything around you is amazing. That's all that is needed. Okay? Now, everything around you amazing in the sense you have loving people around you, you have sufficient money enough for your expenses. Everything is taken care of. That's what Ketu wants to teach you. Even if you have sufficient enough resources, okay, now it's not bare minimum, but during this Mahadasha we think it's bare minimum because you would see other people progressing and you would be in a phase of recluse. Okay, you would take a step back. However, that it doesn't mean that you're not progressing. You are progressing, but you're progressing internally. There are a lot of changes that take place during Ketu Mahadasha. It's more of a transformation, internal transformation. It has nothing to do with the outer world, like what you have and what you don't have. Okay, so after this Mahadasha, you will find yourself to be a completely different person. So if you are an introvert, you may be an extrovert. If you are an extrovert, you may be an introvert. If you didn't like talking to people, you might start talking to people after the Ketu Mahadasha 7-year period. So there will be a lot of changes that come into play, and you have to embrace it and accept it. Just don't run behind things. Just go through day-to-day activities as is, and don't compare your life with others. Just spend time in nature. It's okay to be alone. Eat good food. Okay, and don't run behind things, because even if you run behind them, it might be taken away. Don't fall into any kind of schemes that makes quick money. No, don't do that. That is more of a Rahu energy. Although we are supposed to walk towards Rahu, however, Rahu Ketu phases are very crucial and should be taken into consideration. Not to focus too much on astrology and continue living a life as is, and surround yourself with wonderful people. That's the greatest remedy I could recommend. If you are not finding the right circle, you can be up to yourself. Start meditating, practice yoga, join some class that can help you calm your mind. And the greatest strength is yourself. Like I always said, keep focusing on being the best version of yourself. And there might be people that try to put you down. You may meet narcissistic people. You may meet some folks that simply try to dominate and put you down. Do not pay attention to these people. Okay, they may be arriving in your life due to some karma of yours. So don't react. Just respond. Be calm. Take care of your health. Okay, health is the most important wealth. That's what Ketu will try to teach you as well. There will be times when you will feel depressed, but don't be sad. Just don't. The moment you feel depressed, just listen to some holy mantra and try to calm your mind. Or you keep trying to convince yourself that everything is going to be okay and there's light at the end of the tunnel. Take walks in the morning in nature and always believe in yourself. There'll be times in this Mahadasha where you will feel things are not progressing, but that's not the case. Everything is progressing, but it's more on a, not on the mind level, but on the soul level. You're growing spiritually. You're walking towards your path. There'll be a spiritual awakening. And before the spiritual awakening, there's always a dark night of the soul where you have to realize your true potential, and it's going to take time. Don't worry. And be happy and do what makes you happy is what Ketu is trying to teach. So if you are not happy in a 9 to 5, if you're not happy in your business, if you're not happy in a relationship, and you feel that you need to take a step back, Ketu will make you do that. And it's not that you're going to regret it later, because Ketu is always associated with the past, and whatever it takes away, it's for your own good. So keep smiling and spread the cheer around. Bye.